Next time on the Curse of Oak Island, Katya's back. And what's Katya doing? Katya is putting a metal detector down in that vault. And who else is digging down? Look at his hands.
Is that Rick?
Look at that. Yeah.
Rick.
Nice.
That is Rick, and there he is getting all down in there.
Yeah.
But I noticed something that I don't know if anybody else. I noticed it on this picture, this right here. I don't know what that is,
No.
It looks sturdy.
but it looks like something taken out of the.
And just looking at that right on the other side of the metal detector shaft there. Look at that piece of slate or lumber or timber that's got sitting on a rock. Yeah, see the notch in it.
Yeah. So right here. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. More slate, rock, and brick over here on this side. This is definitely. I don't know. I it's not a latrine. Rick's all in there, and here's that thing
the world's
again.
fanciest latrine. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
See, there's two somethings right here.
Thing here, yeah, it's got a hole in it or something. It's
Yeah.
circular and it's got a hole in it.
Yeah, there's two things there, and they both have little holes in them right here.
It looks like leather.
The one
It does kind of look like leather.
On the left almost looks like it could be a hinge.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, and if it was a hinge on a chest, a treasure chest, as Jack Begley would say,
trapdoor.
Trapdoor, yeah, I don't know, yeah, exactly. So we're gonna get some more information on this. They got some hits down there. I think they were more iron hits. It sure looks like a secret vault. It does, Gregory. And think about it. Go back in time. They didn't have banks to go down and keep all your money in the bank, so you had to hide it somewhere. But again, talking about those boards that could have gone across the top, hinge for a leather vault, and a leather pouch. It could be a leather hinge because they used leather for hinges a lot back then too. Except for the Templars Bank. Yeah, Sharon, that's very true. Huh? So yeah, there you go. And then Alex was very happy about all this stuff. He has something in his hand.
There's a lot of smiling going on.
But I can't tell what this is right here. He's holding on to something, and he's pretty happy about it. And then this is about the time I would think somewhere in this time frame is when Maddie was out there and did his drilling down, because he came out there and they showed him the vault, and we didn't get to see it back then. I really hope, because of all the work that they've been doing down in the money pit, and I think they've hit a void, a very nice void down there. Get a camera in that thing, get something in there. Let's get a look at this. But I think they're finally looking in the right area. I had high hopes for the baby blob and all that area up there. It didn't really pan out. But I did talk to Jan Franke. He had a borehole GPR that he put down inside that one hole, and he found some stuff. I talked to him after the fact, and we know that we don't get all the information that they do. We know that. Prometheus does not air every single thing that the guys on the island do. They couldn't, because you'd be never-ending show all summer long with all the film footage. We see about less than 1%, But did they look in? Did they do other boreholes down there? Did they do other ones looking for his open vault area that he had found with the GPR? I don't know. Because all we saw was they did one hole and go, oh, we didn't hit it. Nothing here.
We missed it. Move on. Yeah. So did they do more? We don't know.
Yeah. And Jan's he's over in Indonesia or somewhere, or was. He's getting back, and I'd love to have him come on. We did talk about him coming on the show, so he can talk about this a little deeper for us and explain a little bit more. But he didn't see the episode because they don't air it over in Indonesia, I guess, or whatever. So, but he said, did they only look into one hole? I said, that's a question for you to ask, not me. So, but he was a little disappointed because he stands by his data.
Right.
And that's the same thing about talking about the gold and silver content in the water. We've talked about that before. That's not a speculation. No. On Matt Lukeman and Dr. Michaels and Ian Spooner's part. They're not speculating about that. That's data that's telling them that.
I mean, you think about especially someone like Marty. Okay, so we drilled a hole. We didn't hit this supposed void. The very next thing I do is pick up my phone. I call this fellow and say, hey, listen, it's not there. What's going on?
Yeah. What next? Right. Exactly. I would have been on the phone with him immediately to find out what's going on and where else to look. Because it does not give direction. That's one thing Jan told me. It does not give direction. It just shows a distance from, but it doesn't say if it's north, south, east, or west. And they punched one hole. It looked like that they punched one hole, didn't hit it, and moved on.